This week, a recreational marijuana bill made it out of committee and is headed for the Connecticut General Assembly for consideration. The bill narrowly passed by a 27-24 margin, with 25 Democrats and 2 Republicans voting to move the bill forward.
Right now in Connecticut, the bill that went out of committee was basically a rough draft. There were no specifics for legalization. It was basically instructed 3 different government agencies to go ahead and formulate a plan for legalization. Unfortunately, the 3 agencies that are supposed to put together the plan are the prosecutor's office, the Department of Consumer Protection, which currently is supervising the medical program, and the Department of Revenue Services. So you see, the prosecutors, the tax guys, and the consumer protection guys are supposed to put together a program.
Connecticut citizens overwhelmingly support ending prohibition. An October 2017 poll conducted by Sacred Heart University showed that 71% of Connecticut residents support regulating and taxing marijuana for adults, but the legislature has been slow to act.
Unfortunately, the way it seems like is there's a disconnect between the individuals and the state residents that were being polled and the representation up in Hartford.
Despite being the richest state in the country by per capita income, Connecticut is facing a $3.5 billion deficit over the next 2 years. The state's biggest city, Hartford, is nearing bankruptcy, and there has been a mass exodus of people leaving the state over the last 3 years. With these financial woes, the Constitution State has been proposing a variety of ways to increase taxes and fees, while the obvious answer is right in front of their face. The revenue from legalization could help close the financial gap and give the state much-needed funding.
People are seeing other communities thrive and succeed and prosper while we're closing schools and firing teachers here in Connecticut. And so I think that crunch is going to be what shows that this is just the way of the future, and we would only stand to benefit from moving forward with legalization.
As of now, it looks like the legislature is about 7 votes shy of being able to move forward.
The Democrats feel they will not bring it to the floor unless they have the support because they don't want it to fail.
While getting out of committee was a great victory, the fight is far from over.
We are closer than we have ever been in Connecticut. For us to be able to get it out of committee and onto the floor of the legislature is a big deal. We have elections coming up, so the next year's legislature may be a whole nother different makeup, and we may have to start all over again. So right now in Connecticut, this is the time